You are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be solving a question on sectional view. We have this block to solve. We have 5 questions to solve there. The first one is that we should draw a front elevation looking in the direction of arrow A. This is our arrow A. This is A. You assume you are standing here looking in this direction. Then we have to draw the complete plan, viewing from the top, and elevation looking in the direction of arrow B. This is our arrow B looking in this direction. Then we have to draw another end elevation looking in the direction of arrow C. This is our arrow C looking in this direction. And finally, a section on plane XX. You can see this is our X going this way. That's our section plane, and viewing in that direction, in the same direction as that of the front elevation. Now, you have to learn to plan your drawing. I've divided my drawing into 4 compartments. You can see this place is small, so it is because when I'm viewing from this angle, from this side, and I want to draw end elevation looking in the direction of arrow C, you notice that if you are here, this side is by your left. So on the orthographic drawing, you have to draw it to the right in first angle projection. You have to draw it to the right. That's why I've created this portion, and total width of that is 40. So I've created this 40 here. Now, the other question says that we should draw an end elevation looking in the direction of arrow B. This is here. It is still the same width of 40 when you are viewing it from the back. So I've left that one. We are viewing from the right, you draw to the left. That means our front elevation will be here. And the reason why our front elevation is on the top is because it is first angle projection. In first angle projection, your plan must always be at the bottom. Because you are viewing from the top, you draw to the bottom. So that's why, so all other elevations will be at the top. Now finally, it also says we should draw a section on plane XX. You can see this is plane XX. It has the same width as the front elevation, that is from here to here, which is 75. So this space is left for that. So I'll start my construction now. I'll start with the front elevation. The front elevation, the total height here is what now? You can see it is 20. Here to here. Here to here is 20. This small one is 5. And this one under is 5. So that means the one in the middle will be 10. So let us measure 20 first. Oh, sorry. On this point, this is where I want to place my front elevation. 10, 20. Then I have 5 for the thickness of this portion and this portion. So I've located the 2, 5. Then the height of this other box, which is 20, I'll measure it 10, 20. It will be here. So I have this. Let us bring out these ones like this, this, and this. Now we are viewing from this side. That means this line, this edge will be by your right, this side will be by your left. So if this is by your right, so, and we have been able to measure from here to here, we can now, you notice that this end is on the same line with this. When you are looking at it from this view, you assume this side is compressed to be on the same line with this. So we have measured this one, so you need to measure this, indicate this our hole. The hole thickness is 5. This 5 will come somewhere here and somewhere here as hidden line, because we cannot see it, but we know that it is there. So we first of all measure the total width of the top, which is 30. Then before we now put the hole, 10, 20, 30. Then the thickness for the hole, 5. That is this 5, and this 5. So just draw that one too. You bring it down, all the way down. This one too, all the way down. The reason why we are bringing it all the way down is that we are not told the depth of the hole, so we just assume it's getting all to the bottom. Since we are not told the depth of the hole. Now you have done that, then you notice that at this end, which is by the left, we have this incision. It is going inside here by 20. So you measure 20 from the left, then 20. So you can now put your vertical line at that point, like that. So let us now thicken out the outline. We have this, like this, this one is all thick. This one is from the bottom to the top, thick line. This one will be hidden line. It will be hidden line, because we cannot see it, but we know that it's there. So you make it hidden line. Stop there. Now at the bottom, you thicken all this one all through, like this. This one starts from here. This one like this. Then this one, it will be thick all through, because you can see this line from this edge, this corner to this corner. So this one will be thick line all through, like that. And at the top too, you can see from here to here, this line. So this one too will be thick line. So that is the front elevation. So now that we have drawn the front elevation, the next is for us to now draw let's draw the plan. Before we draw the plan, let us draw, okay, we can start with the plan, but we can use the side elevation to get the plan. So let us draw the elevation looking in the direction of arrow C. That is from the left. If you are standing here, this is by your left, you are viewing it in this direction, which is by your left. You now draw to the right, so that means that one will be here. So how do we do that one? The easiest way is to just extend all these lines, all the horizontal lines out. Extend all the horizontal lines out. Extend all the horizontal lines like that. This one is already there. Now we are viewing in this direction. We will see this edge, which is already here, and the total width is 40. So let us all of us measure our 40, so that we know the extent it is going. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 40. Come to this place, so you can measure 40 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that we have this. So that's the maximum way it will go. Now let us begin to now see what we can see. We can see this line, which is in the middle. It is this one. So, and it will be thick line all through. So just make it thick like that. Then followed by this one, and the bottom. So you can also see this one as thick line. You see this one too as thick line, and the bottom as thick line, starting from the beginning till the end. Now on the top here, you know, this is by our left. When we are standing here now, looking in this direction, this is by our left. So this box at the top is flushing with this edge here, so it will now be by our left. So, and the width here to here is 30. You can see it here to here is 30. That's 30. So from the left you measure 30. 1, 2, 3. That is 30. You can just do the same thing here, or you can use your t-square and set-square to transfer it. 1, 2, 3. So you have this like this, and it will be thick line because the outline that is here, and this other edge too will be thick line. This other edge will be thick line up to this portion. Meanwhile, you can also see this edge and this edge inside there. This edge, the other side of it, it will also be there. So invariably, all this one will be thick line all through. Here to here is representing this one. Here to here is representing this one, but the one by the left. And this bottom is this one. Now, on this other end, we have here to here, which is here to here will be thick line. Then you have this one. You assume it is coming forward to join this line. So here to here too will be thick line, and this last one too will be thick line. So you can't thicken it all the way to the like that. Now, similarly, you are viewing from this side. This thickness, which is 5, you can see this is 5 and this is 5. You have to indicate with a hidden line coming like this. Two hidden lines. So you measure 5, 5 from both sides. 5 and 5. Let us use our t-square to transfer it. So remember, it will be hidden line because we cannot see it, and it is running. We assume it is running all the way through to the bottom because we are not told the depth, so we just assume it is running all the way through. Like that. So the top now, which is this edge, you make it thick. This one, thick line. Like that. So that is the elevation in direction of ROC. Now, the next one is the plan. The plan will place it under the front elevation. What is the width of the plan? Now, if you want to look at the plan, you have to come back to this thing. You assume you are standing here and you are higher, you are viewing it from the top. So this box will be by the far end, the top end along this line. That is this line, and this line will fall on this one, whereas this one will fall on the bottom, and the width is 40. So width is from here to here. You know, you are assuming you are looking at it from the top. So this is the total width, which is 40. So let us measure 40. 1, 2, 3, 40. And just draw it with a t-square like this. Then you measure your 45 degree. You can use this square box. Just draw the diagonal, or you put your set square to give you the same 45 degree like that. Now, so we can now use combination of line coming from this place to develop this one. Let us bring the ones from the elevation first, downward. It's not straight. You can either work with your t-square. Let us use our t-square and set square to transfer it so that it will be a meter like this. You transfer this one too. This one is already there, so you can now transfer all these ones. As you can see, this one, will fall on the same line with this. That's the perimeter. You go to the next one, take this one like this. The next one, which is this, where the lines are intersecting with the 45 degree. Where this one is intersecting with 45 degrees, bring it here. The same thing here, where it's intersecting with 45 degrees, bring it here. And this last one. Now, as you can, there's something that we have not transferred. There's a line we have not transferred. We have not transferred this line. So, bring it down and transfer it like this. So you can see this portion is representing this box at the top. So let us bring the box. Similarly, this same line 1, 2, 3, 4 representing the box here 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us connect them together. This is the outermost part. So that one will start from here. You can see the boundary up to here. You can see it like this. Then it will go all the way to this portion and this portion. So you have that. You can take it out. It will be thick line all through because you are looking at it from the top. You can see all the edges. This and this. This line here to here is representing here to here. But at the same time, here to here too, you can see it. It will be continuous. You assume this place is compressed downward to be on the same level with this. So this line will appear as a straight line all through. So you come to this place and you extend it like that. Similarly, this end, that is from here to here. This is top, this is the bottom. This is top, this is bottom. So you can see the edge. So you make it thick like that. Now this end, you know, we are viewing from the top. This edge, you cannot see it, but you know that it is there and it's going all through. So you indicate it with hidden lines. Like that. Now, coming back to the hole again, the box at the top, you can see that there's a hole there. You can see the hidden line. These two hidden lines represent this one and this one. And these other ones represent this one and this one. But this time around, because you are looking at it from the top, you can see it. So it will be thick line. They give you thick lines. Thick lines. Like that. Then finally, this edge is representing this one. So make it thick line. You can see it. It's not hidden. Then this small line here that's connecting to the box, that is this one. You connect it. So that is the complete plan. So now we have been able to draw three drawings, remaining 2. We have done elevation in the direction of arrow C. Now elevation in the direction of arrow B. That is the 4th question. So when we are viewing it from this side, you draw to the right because this is the left. I mean the right, you draw to the left. You are viewing from here, you assume you are here, front elevation. So this arrow B is by your right, you draw it to the left. So it will be placed here. Now you still use your 45 degree to transfer so that this one, everything here goes that way. This one goes here. extend this one, all the horizontal lines, and this one is already there. Now similarly, you extend these ones, all the ones here, extend them, extend this and the top like that, so you can use it to get. Now let us transfer vertically upward. This one goes vertically upward, and vertically upward. Now you can see that this box, the internal part of the box, is this one, which is, we are viewing it from here, which will be hidden line. Remember, this is the line going like this all through, so you can just indicate that with hidden line, because you cannot see it, but you know that the edge is there all the way to the bottom. Similarly, this other one, which is inside, is this one all the way to the bottom. Indicate it with hidden line all the way to the bottom like that. Now this edge is outer edge, and it starts from this level. You can see it from this level to the top, so you place it there. It will be thick line. You can see it is representing this one, this edge, or this edge at the back. And the other one, which is this, is from here all the way to the top. That is this corner, from the top all the way to the bottom. So you can put it to with thick line. That one you can see it is not hidden. Then the top, you can see the top. Make a straight line. That is from here to here. Now similarly, you know, you are viewing from this side. You are viewing from this side. If you are viewing from this side, there's this edge here, which you cannot see from the back, but you know that it is there, and it is between here and here. You cannot see it between here and here. Like that. Now this here to here, you can see it, so it has to be thick line up to this end. Then on this edge, which is this line, you can see it. So you make it thick. Then the bottom, which will be from here all the way, to the end. So it will be thick line, because you can see it. Now, what do we have left? So that's all we have. No. We still have this line, this edge, this one and this one. That is this edge going inside. This edge, this line that's going like this, and the one that's going all the way like this. We are viewing it from the back. You cannot see it, but you know that the edges are there, so you indicate with hidden line. Similarly with this one. Like that. So that is all you have to do for the elevation in direction of arrow B, looking in this direction. Now finally, a section on plane XX. This is X. You can see X is facing the direction of arrow A, like this. It's going all the way through, cutting like this. Now what do you see? You are going to see exactly the same thing when you are viewing from arrow A, but we have assumed that this portion has been cut off. The whole of this portion has been cut off. So we are left with only this side. You assume that you have removed this side and you view the same thing. So do you see almost the same thing with what you see when you drew when we drew the elevation and the front elevation? So let us just extend, because you need to draw it before you now section the part that need to be sectioned. Just extend everything like that. Extend all the horizontal lines. Now so you can just, because we are viewing that from here to here is 75, measure 75. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. These are 75. Take it vertically upward like that. Now you still see the same thing here. You still see this, and this is 5, the middle is 10, and the bottom is 5. It is already there. So now the next thing you need to draw is to indicate this line, which is 20 from here. 20, measure 20 inside. This is 20, like this square, and you indicate it like that. Now then this others, the top, which is from here to here, which is 30. Measure it 30. 1, 2, 3, and you know that there's thickness of 5 here and thickness of 5 here. So show those ones too. Bring it down. This one too down, and this one too down. So like that. Now the next thing is to now thicken out the layout. Just thicken the bottom like this, then from the middle. Now let us do the top first. Then this one up to this place is thick, that is this line. Remember, this time around we have cut off this point, so you now see there will be an edge, a rectangle here, somewhere here, that will go all the way to the bottom, a rectangle. Similarly, there will be another one here, a rectangle, a vertical rectangle, and go all the way to the bottom. And that is exactly what we have here. This one, it will now be thick line. Remember, and on the other one, on this one, it was hidden line, because we are viewing from here. We had not cut it open, but this time around we have cut it open, so we can see the hole. So this place is no more hidden from us. So this line is not hidden. This edge and this edge, they are no more hidden. We can see them. So that's why they have been drawn in thick lines. So taking this one, then similarly here, you have this one going here, this one going here, and this one here. You can take this one, bring out the shape, of this one too, and this one will go like this. So it's not straight. Yes. So now, since we have been able to draw this now, we are now left with sectioning, to section the portion. So all this portion will be sectioned, because when you are cutting, your material will cut through the thickness of this top, the bottom, this portion here, this portion, it will be hidden line, it will be thick line, it will be shaded line. So you put your section line there, and remember you section with 45 degrees set square. So I'll go like this, and make sure your section line are evenly spaced as much as possible, and you don't allow your section line to go out of the boundary of your drawing. So remember, your section line must not be perpendicular to any of the outlines. At the same time, it must not be parallel to any of the outlines. If it happens that one of the outlines of your drawing is inclined at 45 degrees, then you don't use 45 degree set square to section, you use 60 degree to section. That is the rule. And when you are sectioning, you section in the same direction, except you are told that the material or that the object has different materials. That's when you can section in different direction. Or if you are not told that they are of different materials, you assume they are of the same material and you section in the same direction. You can see that I did not section the hole. That is another rule of sectioning. You don't section holes. You leave it like that. You don't section hole. You don't section flange. So you try as much as possible. You try as much as possible to ensure that your section lines are evenly spaced as much as possible. Ensure they are evenly spaced as much as possible. So that is the solution to the questions we have here. We have 5 views. So we have the front elevation, end elevation in the direction of arrow C, end elevation in direction of arrow B from here, and the plan, finally the sectional view. So that is the solution to the question. If you have enjoyed this video, do like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you very much for staying tuned to the channel. We'll meet in the next video. Have a nice day.